Hey, welcome back. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a hidden factor that might be secretly sabotaging your physical performance, no matter how hard you're hitting it in the gym.
Okay, let's get real for a second. You're putting in the work, you're consistent, you're pushing yourself, you're eating clean, but you've hit that wall, that plateau. The progress just stops, and it is so frustrating. What if the answer isn't another workout session or a stricter diet?
The source material we're digging into today suggests there's a kind of quiet saboteur, a silent obstacle in your environment that's working against you, maybe even when you're not paying attention.
Now, to really get a handle on this obstacle, we first have to understand this super fundamental rule that your body's internal clock runs on. It's this ancient, really powerful system that's just hardwired right into our biology.
So check this out. This is your brain's basic rule book. It's what we call the circadian rhythm. And it's so simple, right? When your eyes see sunlight, your brain's job is to fire up all systems, stay awake, be alert. But when it gets dark, the action completely switches over to rest, recover, and repair. That's it. Sunlight means go, darkness means fix.
For thousands and thousands of years, this system worked perfectly. But our modern world has introduced something that pretty much throws a giant wrench in the works. So what happens when we trick this ancient system? And here it is, the culprit. It's the artificial blue light that we're flooded with at night from our phones, our laptops, our TVs, even just the lights in our house. The problem is, to your brain, all that light looks a whole lot like daytime.
And this kicks off a pretty damaging chain reaction. So picture it. You're scrolling on your phone late at night, that blue light hits your eyes, and your brain goes, "Oh, the sun's still up. Time to stay alert." That alert signal shoots straight to your pituitary gland, which then gets this urgent message to completely shut down its nighttime operations. And that is a massive problem.
Why is it a problem? Well, because what are those nighttime operations? We're talking about the production of growth hormones. These are the absolute key players your body needs during deep sleep to actually rebuild and grow. They are essential for building muscle, for restoring your cells, and for repairing all that damage you did during your workout. So this is the really crucial point. How much of this vital growth hormone are you producing while your brain is being tricked by that blue light? Exactly zero. Nada. The entire repair and recovery process just grinds to a dead stop. You did all that work, but your body is literally being blocked from getting the rewards.
And this quote it nails the core issue perfectly. This one thing in your environment, artificial light at night, acts as this silent but super powerful obstacle, actively holding you back from hitting your full potential.
Okay, I know. That's the bad news. But it is not all doom and gloom here. What if we stop seeing this as just some unavoidable problem, and instead we start looking at it as a variable that we can actually control? We can totally flip this whole idea on its head. Instead of being a victim of your environment, you can start using light exposure as a powerful tool. It's all about taking back control and managing your environment to optimize your hormones, to optimize your biological health. You can literally make your body's natural clock work for you instead of against you.
So the big takeaway today is this. Your environment, and specifically how you manage light and dark, is a tool that's just as important as the weights you lift or the protein you drink. Think of it as the third pillar of performance, right up there with training and nutrition.
And that really brings us to the final thought. You put so much time and effort into optimizing every set, every rep, every single meal. The real question is, are you ignoring one of the most powerful levers you can pull? Isn't it time to start optimizing your light,